Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Going to do a bit of a follow-up here. I did a story the other day. Like I said, I don't normally do the Harry and Meghan stuff. But I did a story the other day about the rumours that things may not be well. And there's a potential breakup on the cards. But there's another bit of breaking news on this. Well, not really breaking news. It's more of an opinion piece. But it seems to sort of reinforce, I suppose, these rumours of what's going on. And this comes from Lady Colin Campbell. And she's quite close up. She's an absolutely, roaring socialite. Fantastic. But she throws, she throws them out, these punches, doesn't care. And this one is no different. And I thought, when I saw it, I thought, well, you know what? This is an interesting little follow-up. We'll do it and see if there's any merit in it or if there's any truth. And if there is, it wouldn't surprise me anyway. So anyway, we'll have a look at this. And it is a case that Prince Harry may already be taking steps. Let's put it that way. So let's have a look at the article. So Prince Harry, it is claimed, has called in divorce lawyers months ago, claims Lady Colin Campbell. The author and socialite says 5 different sources have told her that Meghan and Harry are divorcing, and it will come as a complete surprise to absolutely no one. Prince Harry has called in lawyers months ago to plan a divorce from Meghan Markle, the author and socialite Lady Colin Campbell has claimed. She was commenting on the reports that Harry had been spending time alone at a couple of hotels, one near his home in Montecito and one in Los Angeles. And this is the one I was reporting on the other day. And it's definitely true that he has. I mean, there's people have been seen there. It has been confirmed he spent time away from her. But to be honest, if I was married to her, I would spend an awful lot of time away from her. She is just an awful woman. Everything revolves around her. Her entire universe is all about her. And I suppose if they do get divorced, she won't be long before she sort of latches on to someone. Although getting she's getting on a bit. A couple of kids by a self-entitled, inbred Germanic prince. Not good for her image. And then you have to wonder, those people that perhaps has what she considers, very attractive in a man, money. They will probably look at someone who's, hitting 50, from the wrong side, if we're, brutally honest, and think, yeah. On the other hand, that one over there is much better and about 30 years younger, because people with money ain't going to tie themselves up with an obnoxious toad like Meghan Markle, are they? Anyway, that's just my view. I mean, you may have different views. If you like her, I'll tell you what, here's the thing. No, I'll tell you what, because I won't get any comments whatsoever. Other way round. If you don't like Meghan Markle, put a comment. If you do like her, put a comment, but highlight that you're liking her. Because I'll tell you what, I think... let's have a see. I bet there'll be a lot more than in this. Anyway, Prince Harry calling these lawyers in. We'll get back to that. She was reporting on Harry being spending time alone at these hotels. Now, Lady Campbell, known as Lady C, told GB News there have been problems in the marriage supposedly for some time. Yeah, about 20 minutes after they actually married. I have heard from 5 totally different, reliable sources that Harry has called the lawyers in some months ago. The problem is that the information doesn't necessarily match up with their public face. But of course, their public face is to an extent slapped on for monetary gain. Oh yeah, everything they do has a price. Everything they do is for a fee. They are money oriented. Everything, is there. In the words of the song, everything has got a little price. Anyway, it says, and also if there are real problems in the marriage, which there appear to be, Harry's going to have a heck of a time extricating himself, because he has been very overt about all of his failings and all, of course, of his taking of certain pharmaceutical products. And how he's still in America is a mystery, of course. Reports emerged this week that the Duke of Sussex has room kept on hold at a chain in Montecito, close to the £12 million mansion where he lives with Meghan and their 2 children. Sources told the Sun newspaper that Harry occasionally stays at the room without his wife, but it doesn't go on to say if he's staying with perhaps somebody else's. Shh, That wouldn't surprise me. Because honestly, you'd rather, sleep with someone else's wife. Or better still, someone else's not wife, a free agent. Than have to crawl in to that. I mean, let's face it, he won't be the first, diver exploring those particular waters, will he? Anyway, he's also said to have a room at the San Vicente Bungalows, a private members club in LA, where he attends a gym class called Barry's Boot Camp. The sprawling megacity is around 100 miles from the exclusive coastal enclave where they live alongside dozens of other celebrities, generally people with talent, rather than these two, who are both entirely talentless. I mean, she used to be a yacht girl, for God's sake, and if you don't know what that is, it means these young girls that would dress very, very skimpily and then wander around on the yachts of billionaires, along with several other girls, and they'd be there for the entertainment of the guests, if you follow my drift. So, I mean, she's put it this way, she's been many a harbour. She's tied her boat to many a harbour, put it that way. Anyway, in a discussion with Dan Wootton, Lady C continued, he's not a very good position legally in terms of preserving his position, especially in terms of custody of the children. I think he actually has an advantage. But I don't know that it's got to this stage yet, she says. I'll be honest and say, personally, my view on this, I think he's got an excellent chance of retaining those children, simply because they are, in law, his. The rumour is that those children are not hers, given her great age. But that is speculation on my part. But it's not just my part. There is a lot of this about that those children do not come out of her. Put it that way. Anyway, he says you also have to be careful about what you believe, she says, because anything come out of Montecito can very easily be a lie. Everything coming out of their mouths is a lie. I don't think he's ever spoke the truth since he's met her. Anyway, she was also asked about Meghan's criticism of the game show Deal or No Deal after she said she was treated like a bimbo when she was a briefcase girl, and still is a bimbo. Lady C said everything she says is total nonsense because, first of all, the show is about delectable girls and it's about their beauty, it's about their attractiveness, it's about their vivacity. Every other single woman on that show who has achieved more than Meghan has achieved has said what a wonderful opportunity it was and what marvellous employers they were. Oh, you telling me that Meghan Markle tells lies? Well, who'd have thunk it? And there she is. See that briefcase? That's got all the things in it that she actually owns and has earned in her entire life. Mostly used condoms, I believe. But anyway, that's me, just being a bitch. I shall stop, I shall come up, and we shall round off. But it would not, before I go, surprise me if he did, decide that time was up. He's had enough, and he needs to regain his mental health, his dignity, his self-respect, and his manhood. Although he'll have to get them reattached for that, wouldn't he? Anyway, now I'm coming up. It is, of course, very easy to be cynical and make slanting comments and laugh about these two of, ultimately rather unimportant nobodies. And that's why we do it. They are so filled with their self-importance that when everything goes crashing and burning around them, we can all stand back. We're nobodies. We don't care. We don't matter, do we? It doesn't matter what happens in our lives. Nobody's interested. But when you get people like this and it all goes, what's known generally as tits up, then it is absolutely delicious to watch. I mean, it is. It's get your popcorn out and sit there and watch these two. Because you guarantee if this does go, and this is real, and they are about to divorce, there will be such fallout. It will be huge. This will have nothing on the Johnny Depp trial. This will be massive. And it will be fun to watch. It'll be all over the world. I mean, Hello Magazine, sales through the bloody roof, honestly. So yes, I may just keep an eye on this. This is one of those stories where I couldn't give two tosses about what they do. Oh, look, Meghan Markle's been seen shopping in the... Who cares, right? Who cares? Oh, there's Harry. He's in Rodeo Drive today. Who cares? Oh, he's playing polo later. Don't care. But when you get stuff like this, where you're getting these people imploding on a public stage, oh boy, this is delicious. So I shall keep an eye on this story and we shall let it simmer and see what develops over the next days, weeks or months. And I thank you for watching this video. If you've got to the end, well done. So anyway, if you have got to the end and you're not a regular, if you are a regular viewer, you've got to the end and you haven't subscribed, do please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 5,000. It would be immense and brilliant. And we do work hard to make sure everything's right. So please do, if you can, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't, that's fine. Thank you for watching anyway. But yeah, do watch us and join us next time. And next time with this story in particular. So until next time, stay safe, stay well, keep watching the Meghan story because this is going to be a film one day. And goodbye.